Breaking news for you here regarding the Zoom video meetings, or really any scheduled conference call, whether it's video or audio. But I guess I'm primarily talking about video meetings of any kind these days because so many people work remotely. Lots and lots of meetings that used to take place in person are happening over a video conference, right? We all live on Zoom or something like that. Here's news for you. If you miss the video call, if you're a no-show for it, it's the same as the old days when you used to have a scheduled meeting in the conference room in the office, and everybody's sitting around the conference table for the meeting to start looking for you, waiting for you to show up. It's the same thing. It is the same thing. We're all sitting around the conference table and we're all like, okay, well, where's Johnny? I don't know. Does anybody know where Johnny is? Okay, well, remember the old days we used to be like, okay, will somebody go down to Johnny's office and get Johnny? Like he's late. You know, remember that, right? We'd all sit around the conference table for whatever, 3 or 4 minutes, and pretty soon somebody gets annoyed and they're like, oh, Jesus Christ, Johnny, he's always late for the meetings, or he's always forgetting or whatever. Somebody has to walk down the hallway and get him. Remember that? It's the same for video. It's the same thing. Just because it's a video call that's done remotely doesn't mean that it's less of a priority or has some sort of insignificant value compared to the old days. It's the same thing, right? It's still valuable. Everybody put it on their calendar. We all combed our hair. Well, I didn't comb my hair, but we all put the right shirt on for the video. We all made sure that our cameras were ready. You know, and we all got on the call, just like we all used to get up from our desks and use the restroom and then go into the conference room with our little notepads. Remember, right? It's the same. It's the same thing. If you no show, no call, whatever, if you no show for a scheduled video meeting and you don't have the courtesy of letting people know ahead of time that you're not going to be there, you're an asshole. Some of you are going to say, oh, well, you know, sometimes we get super busy or whatever. Yeah, we're all super busy. Everybody's super busy. I hate it when people say that. That drives me nuts when somebody's like, well, yeah, we were just so slammed here, you know, at the office. We had this project and that project, we had this deadline. I'm sorry I didn't show for the meeting. Well, yeah, all the rest of us were just, I don't know, at home watching Netflix. We didn't have anything else to do. That's the reason we were on the meeting, because we weren't busy. Anyway, the point of the podcast is scheduled video meetings are the same as if somebody was going to fly into town and meet you in the building at the conference room. It's the same thing. Treat it the same way. That's my personal opinion. Here's an example. Give you a perfect example. I was having lunch with my wife down the street, okay, away from the home office. We're having lunch. After lunch, we like to walk the dog for a minute. If we have time, I'm looking at my watch. I'm telling my wife, hey, I got to be back in front of the camera at the office with the good lighting and the good camera and all that. I need to be back in front of the camera for a video conference, right? Just like I used to say when I was at lunch with colleagues, I would say, hey, I got to be back at the office because I got to be in the conference room at 1:15. Same thing. I told my wife, I got to be back. So what do? We rush back. I make sure that I get here, use the restroom, get a drink, freshen up my coffee, boom, sit down, get in front of the camera. Johnny doesn't show. Johnny doesn't call me, text me, email me, nothing. Johnny just doesn't show. Meanwhile, I could have spent another 15 minutes with my wife at lunch, but Johnny screwed that up for me. So anyway, please, please treat the video meetings the same as you used to treat the meetings at the conference room. And there is your Riderflex tip of the day.